Hey everybody, this is Matthew Riddell. I got a question for you. Are you a perfectionist? Now, when I got started in my business career, right back in 2004, I had this conversation that changed my life with one of my very first business mentors. And I want to share with you because the impact it had for me just put me on a totally different course. And because of that information, I don't suffer from procrastination hardly at all anymore, and I can credit it to this wonderful woman named Rowie McAvoy. Now, she owned the Australian Institute of Fitness in Queensland at that stage. I was a 19-year-old guy who I was just doing a fitness course. I thought this sounded like a great idea. I didn't know I'd enrolled in one of the very first courses that pretty much set me on a path of personal development. Now, this woman at that stage, I think, was driving a Porsche Boxster. She went on to one of the end of the business rich list. Like, she was just a weapon of mass construction. I remember having her time for I'd written a business plan. I was so excited. I was going to start a personal training studio, and I had spent weeks on this business plan. I mean, weeks. And I'm sitting up in her, it wasn't her office, it was up in a training center. And she said to me, I said, Rowie, could you please have a look through my business plan? And I'm thinking she's going to read through it and doing all this sort of stuff. And I said, could you have a look at my business plan, please? I want to see if I can make it. You know, because I really did want to. I mean, I put so many hours of work into this, like hundreds of hours. And she smiled. She sat down. Sit down, Matthew. And she was a gorgeous lady. She said, put a hand on top of my business plan. She said, you're ready to go. I went, what? She said, you're ready to go. And I'm waiting for the magic advice, like a tick of approval or something. And she said, look, I'm gonna give you some advice that you'll take with you for the rest of your life. She pulled out a piece of paper and she drew a big cross on it. It was a yellow piece of paper. She drew a big cross on it and she wrote down the words, and I've written it down for you guys. It says, I think it's back to front. It says, ready, aim, fire, adjust. In a cross there. It might be back to front for you guys. I don't think I can fix that for this morning. But here's what she said. She said, so many people spend their time in the ready corner. They're ready, they're getting ready, they're getting all of the stuff together like I was, the business plan, and spend a lot of time aiming, like the gun is perpetually aim, and that's when the fear sets in. She said, you just need to fire. She said, I'll give you a tip for successful people, they just fire. They just fire, and the final one is adjust. All right, ready, aim, fire, adjust. And what she said is, just go ready, aim, fire, adjust, and then spend most of your time going, how quick can I fire and adjust? Don't spend too much time. I mean, get all the basics done, but just remember that perfectionism is another word for procrastination. That's what I got told early on. I've taken that with me for the last 10 years. It has served me super well. And I'm going to leave you with the words of Benjamin J. Harvey, a guy that I've seen speak many times and gotten a lot out of his stuff. I think he does a great job. But he said, and I think this is some awesome advice. He said, the important task of changing the world cannot wait for perfect people. Have a fantastic day, and I hope this helps you move from procrastination and perfectionism into action and adjustment. Talk soon, guys.